For decades, free kicks have given us some of the most iconic goals in football history. From long-range missiles to magical curls, these players turned set pieces into pure art. So today, we're counting down the top 10 best free kick takers in football history, based on their goals, consistency, and their ability to make goalkeepers look helpless. Let's get into it. Number 10. Andrea Pirlo. Let's start with the Italian maestro, Andrea Pirlo. Calm, intelligent, and deadly from distance. Pirlo's free kick weren't about power, they were about precision. He perfected his unique free kick technique, known as the maledetta, a strike that looked calm at first, then dropped out of the sky like magic. From Juventus to AC Milan, and even with Italy, Pirlo made every dead ball look effortless. He finished his career with over 40 free kick goals, proving that elegance can be just as dangerous as power. Number 9. Ronald Koeman. At number 9, the defender who scored like a striker, Ronald Koeman. He's still the highest scoring defender in football history, with more than 60 goals from free kicks alone. His technique? It's simple, just pure power. Koeman's strikes reach up to 188 km per hour, leaving goalkeepers frozen before they could even move. His most famous one? Well, the 1992 European Cup final for Barcelona, the goal that won them their first ever Champions League title. He was that kind of defender who hit free kicks like a cannon, and for many, he was a pure legend of the game. Number 8. Zico. Before names like Ronaldinho or Messi, there was Zico, the Brazilian magician. The man Pelé himself called one of the greatest ever. He made the ball dance. Every free kick had a perfect curve, with that deadly drop at the end. During his time at Flamengo and Udinese, defenders knew one important thing: foul near the box and Zico would punish you. He scored over 60 official free kick goals, and more than 100 including friendlies. A true pioneer of the Brazilian free kick tradition. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. At number 7, the showman himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. When he stands over the ball, legs apart, everyone knows that something special is coming. His knuckleball free kicks are unpredictable. The ball dances through the air, defying the laws of physics. And remember that rocket against Portsmouth in 2008, because it was at that moment the world realized that free kicks were CR7's domain. With over 64 free kick goals across his career so far, Ronaldo turned every set piece into a global event. Number 6. Diego Maradona. The man who could do anything with a football. His left foot was pure genius, powerful, accurate, and impossible to read. And his 1985 goal against Juventus says it all. An indirect free kick, 5 meters from the wall, and he still chipped it into the top corner. Even the goalkeeper couldn't believe he managed to score. Maradona didn't just score goals, he created moments that felt impossible. But before we continue, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Number 5. David Beckham. Halfway through the list, and we have the man who made free kick global brand. Who other than David Beckham? Bandit Like Beckham wasn't just a movie title, it was reality. His technique was iconic. That wide angle run up, that smooth swing on the right foot, and that perfect top corner finish. Let's not forget his 93rd minute free kick against Greece in 2001, one of the most replayed goals in football history. Beckham ended his career with over 65 free kick goals, proving that hard work and repetition can create perfection.
Practice makes perfect.
Number 4. Ronaldinho. The magician who made football fun. And of course, it's Ronaldinho. You never knew what he was going to do next. Over the wall, under the wall, or from 30 meters out, Ronaldinho had a trick for every situation. But his most famous, that one against England in the 2002 World Cup. A cheeky lob over David Seaman that left everyone stunned. He made free kicks look easy, smiling, relaxed, and unpredictable. And that's what made Ronaldinho special. He didn't just score, he entertained the world while doing it. Number 3. Lionel Messi. In the last spot on the podium, Lionel Messi, or as some call him, the Perfectionist. He wasn't always a free kick expert. Early on, Ronaldinho and Xavi took them at FC Barcelona, but Messi studied, practiced, and mastered the art. Now, he's one of the most consistent free kick scorers of modern era, and his 2019 strike against Liverpool in the Champions League was a banger. Messi has scored over 69 free kick goals, combining accuracy, calmness, and timing. and he's proof that even the greatest player can still evolve. Number 2, Pelé. At number 2, the king himself, Pelé. Long before fancy techniques and modern balls, Pelé was smashing free kicks like thunderbolts. In the 60s and 70s, when balls were heavy leather and pitches were mud, Pelé still made them fly. He scored more than 40 direct free kick goals, and his goal against Romania in the 1970 World Cup was a perfect example of power and precision. He was football's free kick superstar, the man who showed that even a single strike could change a game. Number 1, Juninho. And finally, the king, the master, the undisputed goat of free kicks, Juninho. With 77 free kick goals, he is in a league of his own. From Lyon to Vasco da Gama, Juninho could score from anywhere, 20, 30 or even 40 meters out. His shots were unpredictable, his accuracy unreal, and his confidence was unmatched. Even legends like Oliver Kahn and Iker Casillas couldn't stop him. Every time he stood over the ball, goalkeepers knew this could be another highlight for ages. No debate, no discussion, Juninho is by far the greatest free kick takers of all time. So there you have it, the top 10 free kick takers in football history. From Beckham's bend to Juninho's knuckleball, each one of them brought something unique to the game. But the real question is, who's your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more football content. Ciao!